Welcome to the Elite Podcast Network, home of the #1 independent wrestling coverage, available on iTunes, Stitcher, Blog Talk Radio, and wherever you get your podcasts from. Follow us on Twitter at Elite Podcast Net and join the revolution now.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Wrestling Heads Radio. I am Skits, and this is an early show, a special show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ring of Honor superstar. We have Hanson here on the show. What is going on, man?
What is up, man?
Man, everything's great. I'm sorry for that long entrance right there. I hope you liked it, man. That's actually one of our new entrances there.
It's like it's in a club or something.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're not familiar with Hanson, he is last year's top prospect winner of Ring of Honor. And also, in case you did not know, next weekend he will be in the main event for the Ring of Honor title at the 13th anniversary. Man, I'm excited for it, man. Let's jump right into it. You going against Tommaso Ciampa, going against Jay Briscoe, and Michael Elgin in a four-way. That's going to be a crazy match, man.
Yeah, we're obviously all three of us, me, Elgin, and Tommaso are the top contenders, and Jay Briscoe is the heavyweight champion. And, you know, we're all just complete ass kickers, and we're chomping at the bit to get our hands on each other.
Yeah, man. You know, it's crazy because, like, I was looking at some things, and I noticed, like, last year, you and Tommaso Ciampa actually wrestled each other in the 12th anniversary, and now it's crazy because now this year you guys are both in the main event.
Yeah, I mean, it even goes deeper than that with me and Tommaso. I was there Tommaso's first day of a wrestling school. I've known him his whole career, so years and years and years in the making, and I won the top prospect tournament last year. I earned my shot at the television champion, and the champion at the time was Tommaso, and we wrestled then, and now you're right, a year later, and probably the biggest stage to date for Ring of Honor, live on pay-per-view March 1st, right from Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's the high-stakes four-corner survival match, and it's the Ring of Honor World Championship on the line. Me, Tommaso, Elgin, and Jay Briscoe.
You know, did you ever think, like, in the beginning of the year that you would be in a main event match for the title this year?
No, man. I mean, a year ago, the night after the 13th anniversary show, it was the TV tapings, and that was when Raymond Rowe and I formed a tag team for the first time. We started War Machine that night. So a year ago, I was thinking that me and Rowe were going to dominate the tag team division all year long. And obviously, because of his motorcycle accident, he had to take time off and heal up. And at that point in time, I didn't know where my career was going to go. And somehow, some way, I found success in the singles division, and I keep proving myself time and time again, and I've earned my chance to wrestle for the heavyweight championship. But a year ago, I wouldn't have thought this is where I'd be.
It's crazy you just mentioned Raymond Rowe. I know a lot of folks, you know, that I know they always want to see you guys basically take those titles from Red Dragon. and now with you having your success as a singles wrestler, maybe later on, you think it's a possibility you guys can get back together? Or do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Ring of Honor World Championship or not, I see me and Rowe doing some crazy things in the tag team division. One of those things, taking the tag team gold from Red Dragon. I felt like we were on this upward climb, and that was our destination, was to face Red Dragon toe-to-toe and to take their championships. And that's not forgotten. Red Dragon, they're still holding the belts now, and Rowe's getting closer and closer to a return, and I don't mind holding every belt in the company. So the World Championship, the Tag Team World Championship, Television Championship, give me and give Ray Rowe the opportunity, and we're going to take all the belts.
Yeah, man, I'm big fan of you and Ray. I was definitely pulling for you guys to have a lot of success in the tag team division, because right now, if you look at Ring of Honor, there's really not that many contenders for those titles. It kind of seems like majority is it's like the Young Bucks. It's the Young Bucks and Red Dragon always just having their wars, and me as a fan, I would like to see something new, and you guys were that new breed in Ring of Honor that I wanted to see, take those titles. But now, you got the Kingdom, you got Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. Maybe those guys can get a shot at it. And when Ray comes back, you guys can get back in the scene with you carrying that Ring of Honor title, and you guys will probably get those tag team titles. Hey, I'm with it.
Yeah, hey, why not? Let's decorate War Machine gold.
There's a couple questions I want to actually ask you about before we go over some of your matches that you have lined up in Ring of Honor. You know what? Let's get to those Ring of Honor matches first. First, you guys have you have a six-way coming up in Atlanta, I believe. It's going to be you,
yeah.
Michael Elgin, Jay Lethal, guys going against Jimmy Jacobs, Cedric Alexander, and Tommaso Ciampa. That's going to be a crazy matchup.
Yeah, it sure is. I think some of the ads I've seen for it is best six-way ever. There's a lot of talent in this match. You got the three contenders, me and Tommaso and Elgin. Kind of a preview, us going at each other the week before the pay-per-view. And then you got the television title, Jay Briscoe, definitely one of the best wrestlers, in my opinion, in the world right now. And then Jimmy Jacobs, who is one of the toughest human beings I've ever met. And he's definitely a little crazy, but he has a proven track record in Ring of Honor. And then, obviously, one of Ring of Honor's top up-and-coming stars, Cedric Alexander. So there's a lot of talent in this match. So I'm pretty stoked to go to Atlanta. I'm flying to Atlanta in the morning. Pretty excited for that flight and to get down there to wrestle in Atlanta for the first time. I think it's the first time Ring of Honor's been back to Atlanta in several years. And it's going to be a hell of a match. I'm so pumped to be given the opportunity to wrestle in this kind of a matchup in front of the Atlanta audience for the first time.
Yeah, man. I'm a big fan of Ring of Honor's match bookings. It's been some insane matches that they booked lately. And when I saw this, me and my friends were like, wow, this match is going to be nuts. You got you and Elgin. You guys are strong dudes. You got Jay Lethal, probably one of the best wrestlers right now in ROH. And then, just like you mentioned, Jimmy Jacobs, he's been there for years doing his thing. Cedric Alexander, another great wrestler. And Tommaso Ciampa is a beast to himself. So it's definitely going to be crazy. So if you're in the Atlanta area, people, be sure to go support Ring of Honor February 21st, 7:30 the bell time is going down. be sure to support ROH. But also, if you're in the Vegas area next weekend, like me, support Ring of Honor. They're live in Las Vegas. I am stoked. My first ROH show. What will I expect at this show, Hanson?
It's pretty much absolute insanity. If you looked at the card from top to bottom, I don't think Ring of Honor has put out a better card. Definitely the year I've been with the company.
And the card is insane.
It's top to bottom gold. I mean, you got Lethal and Del Rio, and you got AJ and ACH, and Mark Briscoe, Moose, Maria versus ODB, the three-way tag with the Kingdom and Bullet Club, and we got
Red Dragon
Strong
versus the Bucks.
Yeah, Roger Strong versus BJ Whitmer. I mean, the card's just loaded. And then to put the icing on the cake, the tag team, the high stakes four-way survival match with me and Briscoe and Tommaso and Elgin. It's just it caps off perfectly a crazy, insane night, because if the interactions that the four of us have had over the past few weeks is any indication, this is going to be an all-out war, and really winner takes all.
Yeah, let's not forget Matt Sydal and Cedric Alexander going at it too. I believe that was booked yesterday or the day after. It was crazy.
Yeah,
this is nuts. Like, I'm excited. Like, to have all these guys in one building in one night, you're in wrestling heaven for sure. And
Ring of Honor is the best wrestling in the world, bar none.
This is actually my first time gonna get to see you wrestle in person, so I'm excited for that too. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Tonight, you're going one-on-one against Donovan Dijak at Chaotic Wrestling. Let's talk about that. It's crazy. I believe me. I was gonna say, because before me and you had went on air, I had mentioned it's crazy because you were the last top prospect winner, and he won the top prospect this year. What a coincidence!
Yeah, very much so. And this is also the first time that me and him are actually having a match on a show together, so that's kind of cool too. He's the current Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. That's the title I've held 3 times in my career. Donovan Dijak's definitely one of the top up-and-comers right now in the wrestling world, and I think you're going to see a lot of things from him this year in Ring of Honor. That's if I don't, knock his teeth down his throat tonight.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for Donovan Dijak. My friend, he's from the Boston area, and he's definitely been mentioning him. And when we play the WWE 2K game, he uses him sometime. So definitely looking forward to see what Donovan Dijak is going to bring to the table in Ring of Honor. Also, it's crazy, like me and you were talking before we went on air, how you said before yourself, Matt Taven won a top prospect, and then you have Mike Bennett who won before him, which is crazy because all you guys are from basically like the same city.
Yeah, it's weird because, New England has completely swept the top prospect tournament. All the winners have been from New England, all of us from similar backgrounds. And it's amazing to think, New England area is so rich in talent, and for some reason we just don't get out of here. We're stuck in New England, and the top prospect tournament has really been our, for lack of a better term, our gateway to greatness. And here we all are kicking ass in Ring of Honor, and Dijak just won it, and the same thing's going to happen for him this year. So we're killing it, man. New England's killing it, and it's great to see us. I know all the hard work that we put in up here, and it's great to see all of us finding some manner of success in the wrestling business.
Yeah, man, and not just in Ring of Honor, because I mentioned, guys like Beth Busick, who's killing it. I also mentioned Sasha Banks earlier. She's killing it down in Florida. She's killing it down there. And I have a question because I've seen that you actually did some work with the WWE earlier in your career. If the opportunity came, would you ever work for the WWE again, maybe down in Florida in NXT?
Yeah, absolutely. If all the stars were aligned right, I wasn't under contract with Ring of Honor, and they offered me something, I'd definitely take a look. I did go to a WWE tryout in August, a year and a half ago. It was shortly before I actually competed in the top prospect tournament for Ring of Honor and won that and gained a contract with Ring of Honor. It was actually Ring of Honor, I think, waited until the feedback came back from WWE after the tryout before they decided they were going to use me. So, if the stars were aligned, I would 1,000% work with WWE again.
Yeah, if that would ever happen, and I see you in NXT, I could see a lot of matches with you booked in, like you maybe and Kevin Owens going at it. That'd be crazy. That'd be nuts. You and Sami Zayn would be nuts. It's a lot of folks down there that you can go one-on-one with. You and Finn Balor, it'll be nuts if you're part of that roster. But we'll see. Never know. Anything's possible. So we'll see. But let's move on. Coming in a couple days, you will have a match with AJ Styles, and that will be at Northeast Wrestling. The card is crazy. Besides you and AJ, the card is nuts. You have Alberto Del Rio, a.k.a. El Patron, versus Matt Hardy. You got Harlem Heat in the building. You have Jerry the King Lawler there, Teddy Long, and Roddy Piper. Wow, sharing that roster with those guys is crazy.
Yeah, this is a wrestling show, man. I think it's March 6th in Waterbury, Connecticut. Me and AJ, and I'm ecstatic for it. The last time I wrestled was for Ring of Honor Television. It was a taping down in Florida, and we had what some people said could have been the match of the year. It was definitely on the website to be voted for match of the year. So that was a real honor. And this time around, AJ is the current IWGP World Champion. So really cool opportunity for me. And I know me and AJ can kill it, and it's going to be a great match and a great show.
Yeah, man. I actually saw the one what you guys had in ROH. That was nuts. And I'm pretty sure you guys will kill it down here at Northeast Wrestling. The last show at Northeast, didn't you have a match with Matt Taven?
I did. We had a street fight for the NEW Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, you want to talk to us about that match?
The Bethany Town Hall is fantastic crowd and venue, and they have some of the best fans in New England. And we fought from one end of the arena to the other, so that was a great match. Yeah,
man. Pretty sure you and AJ definitely gonna tear the house down. Let's talk about some promotions that you would like to work for that you haven't got a chance to work for yet. Is there any promotions out there that you like to work for, like maybe a Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, maybe a Beyond Wrestling?
Yeah, I've talked to Beyond Wrestling a little bit, and our schedules just keep conflicting. But I hope to do some stuff with Beyond Wrestling in 2015. I talked with Drew a few times about it, so I'm hoping it's going to come true later on this year. Just got to get our schedules right. And I would love to go to Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, 100%. I know a lot of guys, a lot of my friends go there and wrestle there. I'd love the opportunity to go there and wrestle for that fan base, because I mean, you see the videos and you hear everybody talk, and that crowd is so awesome. The fans are so awesome. I would love to get the chance to wrestle in front of them.
Yeah, because I know some guys in ROH aren't allowed to wrestle in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla at the moment, because I guess contracts or something like that. Like Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, and I believe like Elgin, they're not allowed to go back to PWG.
Yeah, I heard that. Not much about it. I think it is some sort of a contractual agreement. I don't know what it is exactly, but I know whatever that is for them, it's not true for me. So I could definitely wrestle for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla at this point in time. So I hope I get the opportunity, especially if those guys aren't allowed to wrestle anymore. There should be some holes opening up.
Yeah, there's a lot of new guys coming in. I know at the next show you got some guys from the Canada area, Monster Mafia coming in. Beaver Boys coming in. So there's a lot of roster space open, and I'm pretty sure the PWG fans will welcome you with open arms.
Yeah, it's definitely a place I want to get to this year.
How about AIW? Is that another go?
Yeah, 100%. I want to make it around as much as I can this year. So the many promotions I can get to, the happier I am. And you just named off a bunch of good ones. So, of course, these are places that I'm dying to go to.
Smash Wrestling, Alpha One, anybody. If you're listening, book this guy. This guy has the talent. He's a great wrestler. And he has a bright future ahead of him, I'll tell you that. Yeah, man. Let me ask you a question. I really never ask guys that usually come on the show. Besides yourself, is there any guys that you like watch? Like do you have any favorite wrestlers out there right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Currently? Oh, that's a really hard question. Myself. No. I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan of Bryan Danielson or Danny Bryan. I love watching his matches. I enjoy Randy Orton when he's working as a heel, a bad guy. I enjoy watching his work. So top guys I like watching. Seth Rollins is becoming fun to watch. It's funny because if you've seen the evolution of wrestling recently, in the way that it's been, you're seeing all these top guys start emerging inside WWE, who at one time or another were a top guy down in Ring of Honor, like Cesaro and Seth Rollins and Bryan Danielson, and you look at NXT and you got Kevin Owens and you got Sami Zayn. Just they're all over the place, and it's like ECW kind of did the same thing when their hardcore wrestling ended up forcing its way into the mainstream and actually changing the course of professional wrestling to a certain degree. And Ring of Honor is doing the same thing. The whole landscape of professional wrestling over the course of the last, I guess we'll say 13 years, if we're going to talk about the 13th anniversary show coming up in Las Vegas. But the last 13 years, they've slowly and surely have completely changed aspects of the wrestling business and a lot of the in-ring work, too. And you've seen guys like AJ and Samoa Joe go on to TNA and do big things over there, and you see guys like Bryan Danielson and Seth Rollins do amazing things in WWE, and now you got Kevin Owens in NXT. So I mean, it's just we're spreading out, and Ring of Honor talent is just taking over the world.
I was about to say that. It looks like Ring of Honor just took over professional wrestling. Like, they're everywhere. You know, you got a former ROH guy. Well, he kind of wrestles in ROH sometimes. AJ Styles taking over New Japan. You know, just like you said, Kevin Owens, NXT champ already, and he hasn't been there that long. That's crazy. Sami Zayn, you know, former NXT champ already, used to be in Ring of Honor, you know. Just like you said, Bryan Danielson, a.k.a. Daniel Bryan, you know, already been WWE champ. Seth Rollins, I'm pretty sure he's about to be WWE champ. Like, it's nuts, you know. ROH is definitely taking over professional wrestling. Like, all their alumni, you know, like, just basically just taking over. And never know, Hanson, like, you might be one of those guys to join that club.
Well, I hope that's true. I hope that's the case. But only time will tell, and we'll see what the future holds.
Yeah, definitely, man. I have a question. Is there any other shows that you got coming up besides, you know, Chaotic and the match with AJ and the match Saturday?
Yeah, I don't have my calendar in front of me, but I'm booked pretty solid. You're talking about tonight Chaotic, tomorrow Atlanta for Ring of Honor, the 13th anniversary show on March 1st in Las Vegas. I think it's March 6th. It's the NEW show with AJ in Connecticut. Baltimore for Ring of Honor the day after on Saturday. That Sunday I'll be in upstate New York for 2CW. And then the schedule goes on and on and on from there. But all you got to do is follow me on social media, and you'll see all of that. Twitter at Warbeard Hanson, or I have a fan page on Facebook where a lot of my stuff is. It's Hanson, obviously the wrestler, not the band. So yeah, follow me, Instagram, war_beard. So you follow me in those places, you'll be able to see my full schedule.
Yeah, definitely. Before we end this interview, I want to ask you, because I know you was telling me that you also train. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I'm training a lot less now that I've been traveling so much with Ring of Honor. But yeah, I've had a big hand in the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, formerly the Chaotic Training Center / Killer Kowalski School of Professional Wrestling. It's now owned by Brian Fury. It's the school that Sasha Banks and Donovan Dijak have both come from, and a lot of other talent in the area. Definitely the best school in New England. Brian Fury is an amazing teacher. I'm there as frequently as I can be. My schedule's a little rough, so I'm not there as much as I'd like to be there. But it's a real cool experience to be able to teach talent and see them exceed. And it's been awesome to see how far Sasha Banks has made it, and it's been awesome to see Dijak win the Top Prospect Tournament Ring of Honor this year. So it's a real rewarding experience if you get the right students. And really, the way you get better success through wrestling school is people's heart and dedication. And if you have those students, then your job is really, really easy. So Sasha and Dijak have been great students. So it's great to see them succeed. Did you train Biff also, or no? Yeah, me and Biff. It was still the Chaotic Training Center then, but me and Brian Fury and Brian Malonis all had our hands in training Biff originally before he went to Lance's school. I actually gave him his name, Biff. So yeah, we had a big hand in training Biff, and again, very proud of him. He's doing amazing. Former ZZW world champ, so Biff, very proud of Biff. It's always great to see him succeed. Yeah, crazy, man. The New England area is definitely a lot of talent out there. You know, Mike Bennett, Matt Taven, yourself, just like you said, Biff Busick, Sasha Banks, Eddie Edwards. Let's not forget about Eddie Edwards. He's doing big things in TNA right now. Like, he's kind of injured right now. Let's hope he recovers quick and he gets back in that ring. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
New England is full of talent.
Yeah, man. Definitely. I'm just letting all the folks make sure you pay attention to the New England area because they're doing big shit, doing big things, and let's not forget next weekend on Sunday, March 1st, is going down. Jay Briscoe was put his Ring of Honor title on the line against my boy Hanson right here. Also against Tommaso Ciampa and Michael Welgan. It's going to be a big deal. If you're, again, all the PWG fans, if you're near, you're definitely going to be near the Vegas area. So you guys take your asses to Vegas and show some love to Ring of Honor Wrestling because they're definitely doing big shit too. So
and if you can't get there, we're live on pay-per-view. Most cable providers are providing access to the pay-per-view. So if you can't make it, you can watch it at home live. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, you can't make it. That's fine. Pop it on your television, watch it, and cheer from home.
Definitely, man. Before we let you go, you want to give out your Twitter one more time, your Facebook or anything like that?
Yeah, at Warbeard Hanson is the Twitter handle. Instagram is war_beard. And you can just search for me on Facebook. It's Hanson. Like I said, the wrestler, not the band. We're going to avoid the band.
Definitely not the band. Definitely not the band that does the Young Bucks music.
Exactly.
You know the Bucks come out to Hanson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
All right, Hanson, we definitely appreciate your time, man. And hopefully we'll get you back on the show, and you can come on the show with my co-host so they can ask you some questions.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll work something out.
All right, definitely, man. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Thanks for having me, bro.
All right, thanks, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Hanson from Ring of Honor Wrestling. Just like I said, be sure to support Ring of Honor. He's going to be in the main event as he tries to take Jay Briscoe's title, and there's going to be a four-way. Also, Michael Elgin and Tommaso Ciampa will be in that matchup. But let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, professional wrestling is definitely busy this weekend. AIW is definitely going down tonight with Coco. Like, what a crazy, you got a crazy card going down tonight at AIW. If you go to their website, you can probably see Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. They're basically like on the cover. But if you guys want me to go down this fucking card, like, we can do this. We can definitely go down the card. Just give me a few minutes to find this card. But peep this out, ladies and gentlemen. You got Raymond Rowe, who we were just talking about earlier. He's gonna be teaming up with EC3 and DJ Zine from TNA. I think that's the guy's name. But it's called. But the name of their squad is called Dudes on TV. As they go against Johnny Gargano, Josh Prochavan, and Alex Daniels. That's one of the matches that's actually going down tonight. You got Ethan Page and Eddie Kingston there on the card. Coco Cabana would go one-on-one against Chris Sabin. That's going down tonight. All at AIW. AIW's it's a big deal tonight, so go show support to them. Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, Lucha Underground will be doing their thing. Another taping with Lucha Underground. Also Sunday, I think Lucha will be taping. So show some love to Lucha Underground. Also, you gotta show some support to my boys. My boys over there at Alpha One, they're doing big shit. Sunday, Watch the Throne 3. We are definitely we're definitely sponsoring them, doing a big shit with them, and hopefully in the near future we'll be working more with them. Hopefully we can make our way out there to Canada, show some love out there. Shout out to the guys that's doing big things out there. They got crazy matches going down too. I'm gonna tell you the folks that are featuring a part of Alpha One. Of course, you got Josh Alexandra. Of course, you got Ethan Page. He'll be featuring in the show. Grado, of course, he's there. He's also going to be at AIW. Dick Justice is going to be on the card. This show, Silesia Sparks, she's going to be there. Show love, guys. Wrestling is a big deal this weekend. What else do we have? I think that's about it, that I can think of right now. Also, you know what? Out here in the California area, you have IWL. IWL is doing it big. Ray Roach will be going 1-on-1 against Manic. That's going to be a big deal. Manic's out here in California. In case you're in the California area, go show love of that. Also Sunday, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood taping. You got P.P. Ray going against Drew Gulak and Timothy Thatcher. Wow. Like, that's going to be nuts. That's going to be nuts for sure. I'm happy that Drew Gulak and Timothy Thatcher are definitely doing big things out here in California. But yeah. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you see my boys, Matt from WWP out there at AIW, tell him hi. Also, if you're at the Alpha One shows, stop by and tell him hi over there while he's doing commentary. Another thing, Lucha Underground, my boy Oscar's going to be there Saturday show. I will not be making it. If you want to meet Vince Russo, he will be at the Wrestling Guy store on Saturday doing a Q&A. I believe it's $40. Follow the Wrestling Guy on Twitter to get more information. Another thing you can do is follow me on Twitter at WHSkits. Follow Wrestling Heads at Wrestling Heads. Follow Elite Podcast Net for more information for any of the shows that are on here. Besides Wrestling Heads Radio, you got Eyes on the Ring, you got the Indie Power Rankings, you got the Mike and Tom Show. You got who else? We got Beyond the 3 Count. The fucking group is deep. If I forgot to say anything about you, forgive me. Show some love to WWP. They're doing their shit. We're just doing big things over here at the Elite Podcast Network. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing my voice. I'm going to end the show early. Thanks again to Hanson for being on the show. We'll be back on here at Wrestling Hands Radio on Monday. So, yeah. Eyes on the Ring is Sunday. Be sure to listen to them. Until then, I'm Skits. Shout out to the rest of the crew. Peace.